Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today we're going to be playing against Bile. I've never played against this guy before, and we are going to be bringing the triple riposte team with the full-on support Arbalest. So this is quite a memey team, it's definitely for the memes, but it's also quite effective, as we'll hopefully see in a little bit. So it looks like my opponent here is bringing kind of a leopard damage team, also using that Jester probably for that battle belt, but also has a riposte and a full-on support man-at-arms, so definitely an interesting team setup. It looks like he's going to be buffing up that leopard quite a bit. Honestly, that's what it looks like here. We're just going to be dropping a beast file over there. I mean, I could have dropped the command first, but I kind of want to go retribution just for the leopard round 2, because he's definitely going to go revenge right now, and then if he wants to go Hugh, he's going to have to suffer for it at least. So what does my team have? Well, the man-at-arms has the insignia of rank and the spiked shield, so he's just going to have like more accuracy, more crit chance, also good for those battle debuffs, and he's going to have the shield spike to just do a lot of riposte damage. So he's gonna go for a chop on my abomination. That is definitely a very weird play, going for quite a risky chop actually. His hit chance was like a 60 as well. But yeah, he just eats a riposte for it. He doesn't eat much damage, of course, because he has protection and all that, but he still eats the blight, he still eats the, what's it called? He still eats the stress, so this is a good situation for us. Right now we're gonna go with Retribution, I'm gonna go for it on the man-at-arms. I want to typically use my retribution first before these two characters, because if you do get a crit with it, I actually buff up my accuracy by a little bit, which could be meaningful. I'm definitely gonna try going Vendetta on that Jester just to get rid of his dodge, and only by round 2 will I go riposte with this Highman. So with Highman we're gonna have the Grim Bandana, which is gonna do a lot of... It's gonna give the riposte a lot of damage, it's gonna give it 10% damage, 3% crit, that's definitely very useful. But it's also gonna give a Stress Nelt, which is gonna really synergize with Grapeshot Blast, and we're just gonna have Sturdy Buckle to make him overall tankier, because in terms of accuracy he's gonna get it from the man-at-arms and from the Vendetta, so I didn't feel like I needed to go for an accuracy trinket, and since this team's win condition is kind of like stress... Wow, that's unlucky. Yeah, since this team's win condition is stress, I didn't really need to get a finisher, so I just thought that Sturdy Buckle was a bit better. So failing that 85% hit chance on that Jester is really unlucky. As I was mentioning, like, I kind of needed that 8 accuracy, but, you know, it happens, I guess. I'll be able to make up for it using command in the next few rounds, but yeah, I'm quite sad that we actually missed that. He goes for... Ooh, that's risky. He goes for a Vendetta on my abomination. Somehow doesn't eat the blight. The 10% blight resist, guys. Wow. Wonderful. I'm gonna go for a heal, a preemptive heal on this abomination, just because I want to keep him like relatively healthy. Of course, if my opponent wants to focus the A-bomb down, which is definitely a good move, focusing the A-bomb down is pretty much always a good play. If he wants to go for something like that, he's gonna have to eat the riposte each and every time. So I'm quite happy to have this situation unfold. He's gonna drop a bolster. Alright, well, I want to go Duelist Advance, I want to go Command. I also want to go Beast Bile. I'd really like to get a Beast Bile crit, but first things first, I'm just gonna go Command. In case he decides to go for a Dig Stab or something of the likes. I mean, my riposte is gonna have more accuracy, it's gonna have more crit chance, so it's gonna be quite good for us. The Abomination just absolutely loves getting crits when he's using the riposte, because since his damage modifier is like minus 80% damage, and his crit gives him like plus 20% damage, that's actually like eating away at the riposte modifier, so he can get up to crazy amounts of damage with his riposte. He can get up to like getting crits for 14, which is pretty much almost as much as a man-at-arms, but he's also doing bite and stress, and his activation ability for that riposte is also much better. So we're just gonna drop that Beast Smile. Even with that dodge, we still managed to hit that Jester reliably, you know, relatively reliably, because we are gonna use that command a couple times. Of course, we're gonna have to interuse it with the retribution just so we don't let it down. Oh, he's gonna go for a solo. Okay, is he trying to drop kind of an early finale, I guess? That is a possibility. You might be thinking of going, I don't know, Duelist Advance into Finale by the start of next round. I'm definitely keeping the Arbalest action just so I can heal in case something crazy like that happens. Yeah, that's unlucky. We're gonna drop the Duelist advance on the Jester. Of course, since we failed that earlier Vendetta, I mean, his dodge is up to 65. It should be 45 right now, but what can you do? Okay, that's gonna be a crit. That's a really meaningful crit. That's gonna give us plus 20% damage, so the crits are gonna start getting more and more damage. The riposte is gonna start hurting. That's basically what I mean. It's gonna start, it's gonna go from like little tickles, you know, like 3 and blight and stress, to like hitting for 9 and 10. Okay, well, it doesn't help that much if he gets crits like that. It doesn't help me all that much. He has 2 finale buffs, and he has the Reaper Shroud, so he definitely does a lot of damage here. How much damage does he do? Well, he does like maybe 12 to 21, honestly. Yeah, he does like 12 to 21 damage on this Abomination. I can't go guard because he'll just go Deck Stab. So I have to hope that I either get a high roll with this. Yeah, that's not enough. I have to hope that I'd either get a high roll with this Abomination, or I'd get like a crit, which would be wonderful. But since I don't, he's just gonna drop a finale there. Yeah, that's gonna be a finale. I don't think he has a chance of surviving that, unfortunately. But not all is lost. Yeah, not all is lost here, guys. Right now we're gonna drop a Grapeshot Blast here. It could do well. It does go into that riposte, which is definitely not perfect, but it's what we're gonna have to deal with. If he wants to go Grapeshot, he's gonna have to go into 2 ripostes, so it's a better situation for me. Really sad that the Abomination is dead. You really don't like to see the Abomination die this early, honestly. Those damage debuffs are gonna matter quite a bit, though. I'll be honest about that. Those damage debuffs are gonna be quite scary because since the Blight riposte is gone, damages are only source right now, so in terms of collateral damage, of actually like reducing their HP and not their stress, our greatest source of doing that is gone. You know, the Blights are totally gone now. So those bells are going to be quite useful, but we're just going to have to try and work around them, basically. Maybe I should have gone for a guard. I mean, it was only 35% chance of getting that flow. I didn't think that would be the greatest idea. Oh, he goes. Wow, that is interesting. He goes for that, does he? Yeah, he just goes Duelist advance into the corpse. That's quite an interesting move, honestly. I'm just gonna drop a Bellow here, do some debuffs. That's gonna debuff his entire team, also do a lot of stress to the Jester. So this is gonna be a really close match here. My greatest advantage is that he doesn't have any healing characters besides the Leper with his self-heal with the Solemnity, while I have pretty much an infinite heal with the Arbalest, so as long as I'm in positions 3 and 4 I can just keep healing. So that is, that's gonna be potentially our saving grace. That's a crit, wow! How did I do that much? Oh, his protection is gone now. Yeah, his protection from being guarded is gone, but still, crit 16 with a Bellow debuff, by the way. Yeah, that was a really good crit. That was a really good crit. We're gonna go ahead with the Harem and we're gonna drop a Duelist advance on that Man-at-Arms. Another crit. Look at that crit chance. 33%. That is insane. Crit chance with the Man-at-Arms riposte is also totally brutal. Shield Spike gives him plus 8% crit, so his riposte chance is like 25% chance. I mean, his crit chance is like 25%, which is definitely good. It's like an Arbalest crit rate with Sniper Shot, honestly, without a mark. Provided she does have like the Piercing Quarrel, which is her good offensive trinket, though. Our Arbalest is definitely more of a supportive one. It's going to be a point-blank shot that's almost going to drop me down to 0. A Rampart and a Dirk Stab could be quite damaging here. I could go Sniper Shot, honestly. I could go Sniper Shot or I could go for a heal. I feel like healing here because every heal I do, he's gonna have to bring it back down with an attack that is gonna trigger the riposte. So just going for heals here is good for us, especially since I'm starting to stack those Bile debuffs on him. Going for heals here is just gonna be great. Of course, the heal for 12 isn't really doing a great amount because the Leper is still probably gonna drop me to 0 immediately with that, but it's still better than nothing, because it's definitely going to prevent the Jester from just getting a Deck Stab and getting me down to 0, which I definitely don't want. So what is this Jester going to do? I mean, he might go Deck Stab on the corpse and then just try to focus on my Arbalest a little. But my Arbalest does have 20% prot, and she's honestly just chilling at this point. Yeah, she's totally chilling. She's just trying to keep the other characters alive as they do work, basically. I'm definitely gonna have to go Grapeshot Blast soon. He goes for it, he eats the riposte, he's down to 0. Well, that means I'm definitely gonna go for a retribution on that chest, so that was quite a risky play by him, honestly. I'm definitely gonna go for this now. 62% hit chance, can you imagine if I miss that? Because obviously I can't be spamming command every round. That's just missing that Vendetta early on was quite decisive here. I've just been unable to get that Jester out of here, honestly. But we're still fine, we're still chilling. Yeah, we're still pretty much chilling. Yeah, he's definitely gonna go for a chop right now. He might go Hue if he's totally crazy, but nah, he's gonna go chop. That's definitely gonna be enough. I'm gonna do a little baby riposte for 7. The bleed is applied though, so I guess that's not too bad. I'm gonna do another heal, 12. 12 is a max roll, but when you have medics full plate, what you really want to see is those crits. Like, it crits for more than 20 HP. Oh, when it crits, it's totally wonderful. When you get a crit battlefield bandage, and it cures bleeds as well. Oh, it's wonderful when that happens. Totally wonderful, but it looks like that's just not happening yet, at least, yet. Though the thing is, my opponent's team is on the brink of collapse right here, because one Grapeshot blast might honestly just get 3 afflictions right now. That Bile debuff is gonna make it a little harder, because I might actually not do enough damage to his characters, especially that leper. But look at that crit chance, 15, 15, 18, not bad. I don't have a command right now, which really sucks, because it's making my hit chances a lot worse, but we still hit every character. Oh right, he's guarding the Higher Man, I don't even eat a riposte, I totally forgot about that. Okay, the Jester goes afflicted, paranoid, that's even more dodge, by the way. That's even more dodge. Yeah, since the Man at Arms is guarding that Higher Man, that means that I don't even have to eat a riposte. That's interesting. Oh, that's wow. Wow. He goes for a Grapeshot, gets a double crit, doesn't apply the stress from Grapeshot though, and just gets riposted from the first riposte deathblow. And wow, oh my, this Man at Arms just got 2 kills. Oh, holy Mary, Mother of Joseph. There is justice in this world, guys. Man at Arms just goes ham with that shield spike. It's like if he has a finisher and he goes abusive from it. Oh no, it's his Man at Arms. His Man at Arms goes abusive. Okay. Okay, yeah, look at that stress taken. Minus 66%, you know, just get 2 crits, like casually get 2 death blows right there. Wow, that was good. And we're just gonna keep healing, and my opponent feels helpless here, because what are you supposed to do when you have to hit into the riposte? Because he doesn't really have to reach into my Arbalest. He has to hit into the riposte, but I just have a healer, so every time he has to go for a hit, he eats the riposte, and then I just heal again. He's gonna go for the Solemnity, but that's not gonna save him. Sorry to break it to you, man. But that's definitely not gonna save you. I'm gonna go for Duelist Advance. Next round I'm gonna drop a point blank shot, and that's this leopard pretty much going down to 0 again. And this Man at Arms has to be feeling so bad right now, because, I mean, it's a Man at Arms with Protector, Kite, and Exotic Snuff against a team that doesn't have stuns. Well, it does have stun. The Abomination did have a stun, but I didn't really go for it. That's not my game plan here. My plan is to spam riposte, right? So this Man at Arms is feeling totally sad here, because he doesn't have any kind of synergy with Rampart, he doesn't have synergy with Bile. He just has to guard. He just has to endlessly guard and pretend he's useful, right? That's kind of what he's doing here. He's pretending he's useful. I'm gonna drop a Bile, that's gonna afflict the Leopard, that's gonna reduce his damage. Maybe get a Fearful. Now we get Paranoid. Oh, that's pretty good as well. Paranoid is minus 25% damage, so that's the Leopard's damage, like pretty much down the gutter. Honestly, it's like he doesn't have a revenge buff anymore. He's still probably gonna one-shot the Higher Man though. Oh, that's still probably what's gonna happen. Oh, he's gonna go for the Man at Arms. Yeah, that's still one shot, but eats a riposte crit from it. So my opponent is definitely still fighting it. Wow, look at that, minus 99% stress taken. This Man at Arms is like, what is stress? I don't know what that is, man. What is stress? He's eaten so many chop crits and so many damaging abilities, but he's still at 40 stress because he just doesn't care. That's gonna be another crit coming through. That freaking Higher Man. Higher Man's just crit way too much, honestly. When they go Vendetta, they just crit too much. I'm definitely not complaining, because I love to see Higher Man crits. It's quite a sight to see, honestly. He actually knocks me back, which lets me go Grapeshot here. Thank you, sir. And I get to just drop a Grapeshot, so look at that stress. 38 stress. Plus the stress from like the store and whatnot. Like, wow, that is brutal. That is totally brutal. And now we even have the Arbalest to start dropping bolas in here. The paranoid moves back, goes for a self-heal. Ah, lame self-heal. Why don't you go heal into the double riposte, honestly, dude? Why don't you do that? Why don't you go heal into the double riposte? I'm honestly just gonna do this. Wow, that's a crit death though. Oh, jeez, man. I didn't need it to be a crit actually, because now I can't sniper shot, but yeah, this is still good for us. We're just gonna drop a Bile here. I'm pretty much gonna afflict him out, I believe. I think that's the game plan here. And I'm just gonna drop a bolus, so I'm gonna do enough damage to get him down to, oh, yeah, we just keep critting. Okay, this is quite fortunate, not gonna lie. Yeah, we just keep critting. That's doing even more stress. I feel like one Grapeshot and he's gone at this point. Yeah, one Grapeshot and he's gone. Unless he drops my Harman to Death's Door, yeah, he's gonna go for it. He goes for that Hue. It's a baby riposte again, but yeah, he's down at Death's Door, so he just surrenders before the Grapeshot comes in for the kill, so I hope you guys enjoyed that match. Definitely do give this team a try. It's quite an interesting one, honestly. Like, triple riposte, it works pretty darn well, because the Arbalest is just able of, she's just capable of doing a lot of things for this team, because she's like a direct healer, which the team definitely needs. She's also almost immovable since she has the exotic snuff. She's also an anti-stun character since she has that flare. She's also anti-debuffs. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I could just clear the Bile debuffs with the Arbalest flare. I totally forgot about it, but I could do that. And her heal cures bleed as well, which is really good in a kind of team that already has riposte to like try and bottleneck the opponent's aggression. So definitely do give it a try. It's quite an interesting one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this match, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.